Hi guys, hi, how's it going? How you doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I am doing my deck of panning update, and this is a game that was created by Emily and Max here on YouTube, taking inspiration from a TBR game by a BookTube channel and created it for the beauty space, and I love that. It is a randomized game board in which just the face cards stay the same, but all of the number cards change every single month, and Emily does randomize that board around the 10th of every single month. It is a game that you only need your beauty collection and a deck of cards with one joker to participate in, and it's super fun. If you don't know anything about the game, I will have all the rules of the game, the links, the game board, all the things down in my description box, but it's pretty fun. It's a great time. Even though I feel like I've been bullied this year with this game, it is my first year, and I do intend on continuing to work through this game and panning some of the product, getting use out of some of the products in my collection in subsequent years should Emily choose to continue to do this game. For those of you new here, my name is Donna. I'm a lover of all things high and colorful beauty and self-care. I also work in the beauty industry as a field leader for Ulta Beauty. I get a lot of education in my position. I like to bring you that education here on my channel. Well, ultimately, I'm just out here talking about makeup because I like to talk about makeup, and I hope that you're here for it. With that said, let's roll into this deck of panning update. I feel like we're going through a thing where my camera isn't focusing again. Pause, just 1 second. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? This is the October update for Deck of Panning, and we only have 2 more updates before this is done, right? So this runs from the 20th of January to the 20th of December, and then we get a full month off before we jump into it again if Emily decides that we're going to be doing it again next year. Again, there is a game board. This was the game board that we were working off of when pulling items into our Deck of Panning project last month. I pulled 2 new products into Deck of Panning last month, and that's terrifying for me because if you've been around, I've had the Joker 3 times in this project. Like, the Joker is a card that you absolutely do not want to get, and I've gotten it 3 times. So pulling new products is terrifying for me. With that said, I have 4 new roll-ins, 4 new cards to pull for this update, and again, I say that is terrifying for me. So let's walk through the products that we have in this Deck of Panning project to begin with and talk through them. So first and foremost, this was brought in April, so this has been in the longest. This was a Joker product. This is the Naked Cosmetics loose pigment in the shade Mother Nature, and it's actually quite pretty, you guys, and I am super stoked at the amount of usage that I have been able to get out of this product. It is stunning, right? It is so pretty. It's one of those duochromatic pigments. What I will say is initially when I brought it in April as a Joker, which is the Are You Joking Me? It's like not something that you want to get in this project. I initially said, I'm going to try and complete this. After using it multiple times, I realized that that is just unrealistic. So I think in July, I decided that I wanted to get 20 uses out of this as opposed to finishing it, and I have hit that 20 uses. I did hit the 20 uses on the 28th of September. So it took me from April 20th to September 28th to get the full 20 uses out of this, and I will say that 90% of that came from use as a fingernail polish. And with that said, I feel like I was able to get a lot of usage out of this as a fingernail polish. I still don't think it would have been something I would have been able to complete in the time that it was in this project, but I did get a lot closer to completion of this product than I thought I ever would. So that one is the first rollout. The next one that I will be talking about is one that was rolled in again for a dang Joker Are You Joking Me product. So again, another item that you do not want to pan. And for that, I rolled in the Maybelline lipstick. This is in the shade 382 Red for me. It's a red lipstick. I don't wear red lipsticks. It is a lipstick that would never have seen use in my collection otherwise. It was a lipstick that was pretty much brand new when I rolled it in. You can see it's still a decent amount of lipstick that is here. I did roll it in for 15 uses in July. I figured 15 uses was going to be about as many as I was going to be able to get out of a red lipstick. I did put my first use on camera in that video because I just figured why not jump start it. It was going to take me forever. I finally was able to get 15 uses on this in September on the 30th. How I use this mostly was as a blush, and that's why it doesn't necessarily have the pointed tip that a lot of lipsticks do have. I also did utilize it on a lip brush and would just put it into, like, I would coat my lips with my whatever lip liner I was using and then put the red, utilizing a lip liner, right into the center for like popsicle lips, and it worked really well that way as well. I found that I actually quite liked it that way. So with that said though, utilizing a lip brush, you're going to see very minimal amounts of product getting used because it was like utilizing a lip brush, tap, tap, tap it on my lips, and then it was good. But that one is also rolling out. The next product was the third and final Joker that I rolled in August. Again, Are You Joking Me product, the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. So I am rolling this out, not because I did get all of the usage numbers that I wanted to out of it. I did slate it for 15 uses. But after 5 uses, I think I used it twice more before seeing all the comments come in from the last update. And you guys heard in the last update that when I put this on my lips, it tickles my throat and tingles my throat and makes my throat feel weird in a way that was kind of scary for me. And I was like, I feel like it's an allergic reaction to some extent. And almost every single comment that came through was like, put it down, stop using it, don't use it anymore. That is an allergic reaction. That can be serious. So I was like, okay, like I'm not going to suffer through. The bad news is that I not only have one, but I also have 2 and a full size of these products, but I am taking every single one of these out of my collection. What's weird about this is that I understand that this is a lip plumper. I don't have the same problems with other lip plumpers that I do with this one. So I'm not sure what the difference is between other plumpers and this Too Faced one, but this one does hurt, whereas other plumpers that I have in my collection do not. And this one does affect my throat, whereas the other plumpers that I have in my collection do not. So I will be decluttering those, and the 2 that are new will maybe go to my daughter because I no longer have the packaging for them. Even though they're new, I've never worn them. I no longer have the packaging, so I feel weird about giving them away. Okay, the next item was rolled in also in August, and it is an item that came in for the Queen of Spades, which is in it for the long haul reminder. This is a face card, and face cards don't change, so the Queen of Spades is always in it for the long haul. And that was the Wish lip scrub. Again, I did roll it in August. I haven't marked it yet, and it went from like completely full to there, and now it is right there. So there's quite a bit of use in this product. I'm gonna mark it really quick. The neighbor, I can hear him. I think he does laps beside the house. I don't know. It's very strange. So there's quite a bit of usage. I mean, from full to here in the first update and from here to here in the second update. Like, I literally use this every single day. At night before I go to bed as I'm doing my skincare routine, I use this lip scrub. I really like it. It's not a horrible one. I think that the taste of it isn't fantastic, but I love that it gently exfoliates my lips, makes my lips feel good, and comes off rather easily and isn't like super like sugary scrubby as I'm trying to pull it off my lips after I have like exfoliated. So this will be staying in because it's not quite done. It does have an empty goal on it, and I do think that I will have this empty by the next update, and if not, it'll be really, really close. The last two products I am rolling out, and they are products that I brought in last month's update. So in the September update, I rolled a Two of Spades, which is a bomb product or black-owned makeup brand, and I did choose the Juvia's Place color stick in the shade Guinea, and I initially bought it as a contour shade. It is definitely not a contour shade, but it works beautifully as a bronzer shade, and I didn't think it would at first because it's actually quite warm. I thought it was going to kind of give my skin a very orange appearance, and it kind of looks like it would, but it actually went onto my skin beautifully, it melted in beautifully, and I think these color sticks are meant to be foundation sticks, so they just sit with the skin just a little bit differently than even a cream bronzer would. So I love this. I remember when I pulled it in, I'm like, why would I have purchased this as a bronzer or a contour? Yes, why would I have purchased it as a contour? But it makes a beautiful bronzer, and I did wear this almost every single day from the 20th of last month to today's date, and today is the 15th as I am filming. I wore this 18 times over the last 30 days. Like literally, I almost use this every single day I wore makeup. So it is rolling out as well. And then this one also rolling out. This is the Benefit Flora Tint. It was brought in for the Eight of Spades, which is a multi-purpose item. So this is technically a lip and cheek tint in the shade Flora Tint. Benefit has a ton of these like lip and cheek stains. I loved this so much as a blush. I didn't even wear it as a lip tint, if I'm honest with you, but look at how pretty that is. And I just put it on my cheeks and then just blended it out with a brush, with like a stippling brush. Look at how beautiful that is. I wore this every single day. I could not get enough. As a matter of fact, when I hit that 15th use, I wasn't surprised that I had hit the 15th use because, like I said, I used it every day. I did hit the 15th use on the 9th, which was just a few days ago. But I've used this also 18 times in the last 30 days. So I would say that's almost every single day that I've worn makeup. I love this. It makes me very sad that I'm actually putting it up, and it makes me want to pull out my other Benefit tints like this because I've been afraid of them for so long. I haven't tried it as a lip product, but I absolutely love it as a blush. And what I will say too is it didn't pull up any makeup underneath it. It went on very, very nicely. It was pretty. And because it was a stain of sorts, it looked like it would stay on my cheeks forever. With that said, I do have 6 items total in my deck of panning, and I have 5 cards that I will be pulling. Straight up terrifying. But I do have my deck of cards here. Okay, I do have the Joker in the mix. So we are going to stick the Joker in, and I am going to show you the game board while I do some shuffling of my cards. I don't like to look at the game board prior to getting to show it to you guys. I no longer have it up on my computer, so let me go find it really quick. Just a friendly reminder, we only have 2 more updates, well, 1 more update before the finale of this project. So whatever I get this time, hopefully I will be able to pick products that aren't going to take me 4 years to finish because I only have 2 months prior to the before the finale. So this is this month's game board. And there's quite a bit on here I have not gotten yet. And you know, a lot of it I wouldn't mind. Take a second, like pause the video, and put down in the comments what your guess is on what I'm gonna get, because I would love for this to be a little more interactive. Okay. All right. So I've shuffled my cards. I'm now going to cut the deck. I usually cut it once, and then I cut it again twice, and then I shuffle one more time. And then we just pick cards straight off the top. And I have 5 cards to pick. So let's take a moment to whisper sweet nothings to the, card makers here, the whoever the card makers are of this elephant playing card makers, to give me good cards. Ready? Okay, card number 1. Card number 1 is the 6 of Hearts. So 6 of Hearts is oldest. That's fine. Card number 2, the 4 of Hearts. So the 4 of Hearts is matches eye color. My eye color is brown. That's going to be super easy. Card number 3. Why do I keep doing that? Card number 3 is the 8 of Diamonds. The 8 of Diamonds is something metallic. Okay. Card number 4. Oh my god, I thought that was a joker for a minute. This is the Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Red is easy peasy lemon squeezy. That makes me super happy. So Red Queen, easy peasy lemon squeezy. One more card, guys. Moment of silence. Okay. Last card. Yes! I am so happy. This is the 9 of Clubs. I am not happy necessarily about the 9 of Clubs, but I am happy that I did not pull the Joker. Out of 5 cards. Imagine that. Okay, the 9 of Clubs is color? I'm going to have to look that up because I'm not sure. Randomize a color. Oh, okay. Okay, Siri found a random color generator for me. This isn't my color. This is just the front screen of this random color generator. So we're going to tap here. Oh, that's pretty. So this is kind of a, I would say in person, it looks a lot different than it does on the screen. A little bit more corally than it is not corally. This looks a little bit more hot pink on camera than it does actually in person. And maybe because it's so like dark in here, it looks different to me, but I am going to find something in my collection that suits this. So I got a lot to think about and a lot of products to get, so I'm going to be right back. Okay, I think I've got some good choices here. Let's start with this one, which is the 9 of Clubs. This is color, and it was for a random color generator. Let's go with this lip gloss. I think that on camera it more closely resembles whatever color this is. It doesn't say what color it is. It just gives a number, but we're going to go with this lip gloss, and this is the Desert Retreat Butter Balm by Benefit. And this is fairly new to my collection, so I don't know how I feel about this yet. So I'm going to put this in for 20 uses. Yep, we're going to put this in for 20 uses. Okay, next product or next card, let's go with, not in any order, the 4 of Hearts, which was matches eye color. And this one, you guys, I'm going real simple, real easy. This is a brown eyeliner. This is the Jante Blue eyeliner in dark brown, and that is truly the color of my eyes, is a dark brown. There's no pretty like flecks of gold or green or anything in them. They are truly just poop brown. So I did go with a brown eyeliner. I feel like it'll be easy to use. And like I said, I do want what rolls into this project to be, at this stage in the game anyway, something easier to use, something that I know I'm going to see the usage out of, and not just something that I'm going to be failing at the end of the year. The next one was the 6 of Hearts, was oldest item. And I have quite a few like oldest items already in projects. So what I am going to bring in to this is the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Highlight in the shade Sin. So this is the first highlight that I ever hit pan on in my collection. This highlight actually has kind of a comical story to it as well. Like, I got it one day in the mail from Urban Decay, and I literally thought I was receiving PR from Urban Decay. And I had been doing this for maybe a month. So it wasn't that. I had signed up to Urban Decay's mailing list for the Urban Decay points system or something like that, and they sent me a birthday gift in September. That's how this came about in my collection. But literally, this has been a part of my collection for the last 5 years. I have a short baby pan on there. I do want to get, probably 10 or 12 uses out of this. Let's go with 12. Let's go with 15 uses just because that is the norm around here. But what I really just want to see is an expansion of the pan that's going on in here. Or I did accidentally dig my fingernail in right here, as you guys can see, like a while ago. It's been a while. Maybe I can like wear down that like dig in so that it becomes a beautiful semblance of a highlighter again without that river running through it. So that is what I'm bringing in for oldest product. Then I had the 8 of diamonds, which is for a metallic. And what I'm bringing in for that is Stila Shimmer and Glow. And this is in the shade Jezebel. And this is one of the 25 items that I put in my 25 items that I put into my planned pan for this year. So this would be the last standing Shimmer and Glow mini anyways that I have in my collection. I have another one in my project pan, a glitter and glow, that I'm trying to get finished off also before the end of the year. I do want to finish this by the end of the year, so I'm gonna go with empty on this one. So hopefully this will be empty before I roll it out. And then Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy, which was what I got for Red Queen. What I have picked is a concealer. This concealer was in my Shop My Stash, right? I pulled it in for Shop My Stash because I felt like it would be a good concealer and because I have used it quite a bit. It's a concealer that I actually quite like, not love. I don't love concealers. But what I had done was pulled the stopper out. So this is actually completely empty. I know, not that easy, Donna. It's got to be something that you're using. I did dig out all the product in that and I put it into this guy here. So as you can see, there's just a little tiny bit of it left. And I know that I will have this done by the end of the month, by the end of this 30 days. I know I will have this done by then. So number one, I'm not updating my Shop My Stash within, before I get this done because I want this out of my collection before I update my Shop My Stash. So I know that this will be done soon, but it's not so little product. I don't know if you guys can see. There actually is quite a bit of product in here. So it's not like I'm putting in an empty concealer. There's quite a bit of product left in here, but those are the products that I'm rolling into this deck of panning update for October. I do think this, of course, will be something that I am done with next time. So I do believe that that won't be a problem. That will probably be a card that I will roll. But the rest of it, like, I do have several lip products that I would love to work on. This will probably become my purse balm. I might see 20 uses out of it, right? That's what I decided. What were my decisions? I'll have to go back. Let's just make the decisions now, okay? 20 uses out of each one of these products. I want to see 15 out of this product, and I want to see this one empty. So this one definitely won't be gone by the next update. The concealer will be. These two are probably going to be in through the end of the program, which is December 20th. I will likely not see them prior to that point. So really happy about the products that I pulled. By chance, if I am pulling 5 more products next time, I will be very sad and very scared. And also kind of relieved because if I pull a Joker with 1 month left, like what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And also all my Joker products are gone. So if I pull a Joker again, then I can just pull in one of those products that I pulled in for the Joker last time. So there's that. This guy will definitely be used too. So, oh dear. So we might be pulling 3 new cards next time. That's scary. Anyways, that's what I got for you. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you're part of Deck of Penning. If you are, I'd love to come watch your video. I do tend to go through the list and watch all the Deck of Penning videos. I'm kind of a quiet watcher though. I don't often make comments, but if you comment, I'll be reminded to also comment on yours. With that said, Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you and yours are well. I hope that you are all safe and healthy and getting along as best you can. I hope that you are loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time, bye, friends.